Hey guys, sorry I'm just now talking. I had to use the bathroom, had to get a couple other things set up. Running in just a moment late tonight, but that's all good. Timer, there it is. So we're gonna wait a couple minutes for people to get in. I actually should probably pick up my controller as well. It's on the floor charging. It's got 2 batteries. It's not too bad. I'm gonna plug in one of my others. Just in case. That way I have backup. I don't trust this thing. Hey, Simon. Continuing on with our Fallout 3 run of pain. And suffering and torment. Because using only the toy knife was such a great idea. I feel so giddy though, because I have a 4-day weekend. Oh, I forgot I was playing Evil Karma Douchebag. Oh, I get the nice apartment now.
Very nice to make your acquaintance.
Kind of forgot I had that.
I'm your new robot.
Very cool. Okay, let me get acquainted. I have not played this file in like a month. Good, I've still got my hockey mask. I can't get rid of the repellent stick. It's stuck in my... Or wait, can I? Yeah, I didn't think so. I didn't think I could get rid of it. You know, the toy knife's up to doing 5 damage, which is sadly kind of tolerable. And I'm gonna be saving this save file, like I'm gonna be holding on to it. Because this will probably not be the last we see of our toy knife slasher in challenge runs. Yeah, I finally got Far Cry 2 done online. I am so happy about that. It took 61, 62 hours or something. But it's done. Never have to touch that god-awful online again. Okay, that's not entirely true. I'm going to go online one more time when Snickle needs to do the Warlord glitch. Because it's easier to get to 1500 if you have 2 people. Or 2 people to kill. So, when he needs me for that, I'll hop online again, but that'll be the last time. Because he got done with his multi-kills yesterday. See how long until he decides to go back and finish the rest of it. So yeah, we're drinking on a Wednesday because I have a 4-day weekend. Because Thanksgiving. Simon, does anyone over there celebrate Thanksgiving? Hi, Derek. Because I feel like for the most part it's only a US and Canada thing. Actually, I'm not even sure if it's that much of a Canada thing either. It's mostly a US thing.
You magnificent bastard! You did it! Don't thank me yet, boss.
I'm probably not gonna get too horribly overserved tonight just because I gotta drive home sometime tomorrow morning. I don't want to be hungover. Now, we might actually be able to get close to finishing the game. I don't know how many...
Hey,
Like, I would think maybe
may I
maybe 2 streams,
world?
but possibly even just in 1. Head over to the A ring. We'll go do that. We unfortunately can't have Paladin Cross wherever she is, so I should actually probably consider recruiting Jericho. Thanksgiving isn't celebrated in the UK, but yeah, I know that it's... Isn't France, like, considering making Black Friday illegal now or something?
Scott, come on!
That's really not the worst idea I've ever heard. It's really not as crazy over here as it once was. Like 10 years ago. It's really not that bad anymore because everyone just does everything online now. Cyber Monday is more of a thing, so it's really not that bad anymore. I think it's kind of funny that, like, Black Friday's gone around the world, but not Thanksgiving. And, like, Thanksgiving's supposed to be a day of happiness and thanks and family and food. Nope, we kept that part of it. Okay. They got a Gek. Alright, so we need to go back and ask Scribe Rothschild again. Question. But, yeah, Thanksgiving coming up. It'll be fun because 4-day weekend, so that's always a good thing. Get to go home, stuff my face with food. That's actually tomorrow. I can't wait. Because that's honestly one of my favorite parts of the holidays is really the food. Because I just love to eat lots of good food, especially because, like, the funny thing is my parents are not very good cooks at all. Only simple things. But, like, my aunt and uncle, or especially my uncle, is an insane cook, and my grandparents are all really good cooks. I think I'm probably better at it in many cases than my parents, which is funny, so I guess it skips a generation or went weirdly, I don't know. I did Sonic Forces, nice. So with this game, all we really have left is Vault 87, Raven Rock, and then the final battle. So in theory, if something doesn't go horribly wrong, could theoretically finish it today. I don't know anything about the Sonic games, really. I've done, like, one Sonic game on my list. It was an easy 100% years ago on PS3. There is another way.
The Brotherhood's... if you do...
That's fine. We know that you can't go spare the resources for that. Because anyone that goes there will probably die. It's dangerous. Not a good thing. Yep, Orc Slayer, it's a classic terrible game. I had experience with that. I mean, I double platinumed it. It's not hard, but it's an awful game. Okay, so Smith Casey's Garage is the closest location, but I'm gonna go to Rivet City and get stim packs. I need to stockpile some extra supplies because once we go into Vault 87, we're gonna be there a while. And I'm more than anything worried about the knife's condition. Because this thing can't hit very many times. Yeah, Sonic the Fighters, that was it. The old PS3 one. I think I just did it because back in the day it was considered an easy 100%. Yeah, I had the same thing happen, Simon. Not on the North American version. Like, the North American version I didn't run into any issues with. But the EU version of it, I got stuck on the final boss for like 20 minutes because he just wouldn't die. That was annoying. Like, last year, like, last summer I was dating a girl, and I got her one day to play a few of the terrible, crappy, easy platinum games I've done when we got drunk.
Decided to check out.
That was hilarious. Like, she didn't get pissed off, but she did agree that a lot of them was terrible. Oh crap, okay, so he is not resupplied yet.
I'm looking for troublemakers in
Like,
this scene.
I had her play Orc Slayer, My Name is Mayo, Mr. Masagi, and like one other game. That was pretty funny, actually. Okay, so I'm gonna hold on to the Stealth Boy. See if I can sneak through. I have like nothing else.
Give me a
Well,
shot.
I have a good amount of caps, though. It's okay.
This is a quick fix.
Do you have more stim packs for me? You do. That was a huge chunk of my caps, but I may need them.
Let me or
I don't know why I had my contra draw there. Are these yet? They're hotkey,
security
okay.
officer know if you see anything out of you.
And let me see if... I don't think he can repair my knife anymore, but let me just make sure.
Made up your mind?
He cannot, and that's a... Oh. I need to do that. Okay, I'm down to 400 caps, so... I need to be careful. I also love how I still have recon armor and not, like, an actual decent armor. Maybe I should have spent money on an actual armor. Nah, that would be a smart thing to do. Why would I do anything smartly? I mean, that's not fun. Why would you ever want to do something in a smart way? There ain't no fun in that. I know I'm also currently working on Lego Indiana Jones 2 on the PS3. I thought that was a Yao Guai. I really need to abuse bats a little bit, though. Just because... What was that? You idiot. Shut up, alarm. Why is he hostile?
Keep them pinned.
What are you hostile for? You shot at me! It killed your dog!
Teach you to mess with me. Hey there.
Okay. I've had that happen before. I've seen that happen
I was
before.
on my way to Megaton to do some trading when...
So, I've seen that happen before. But I don't remember the last time it did. Huh. Well, okay then. I mean, it's fine. He killed the enemies for me. No big deal. Let's make a save here. What did I name myself? Jason? Yeah, I thought so. I was wondering if I was uncreative. It's good that those are considered easy, but again, I'm not enough of a Sonic fan to do them. I have like no time really to game anymore, now that I have a long commute to work. Hey, Invisible. I'm good because I got a 4-day weekend for Thanksgiving. Always a good time. And yeah, I saw the free games. I love how Bad Driver, with every video, like every time he talks about platinums, he always has them rated higher in difficulty than they are. Because he had Titanfall 2 at a 6 out of 10. Now, I know the infamous, whatever you call it, trophy, the one trophy, you know what it is. You know what I'm talking about. The one with the training course. I know that one's pretty tough. But I also just think it's funny that every time he does a video, he completely overrates the difficulty for everything. Because he's got Titanfall 2 at a 6 out of 10, which it's not, even with that one trophy. The Monster Energy Racing, I think he's got that at a 3.5 out of 10, which would probably be accurate for me, just because it's a racing game, and I'm not particularly good at racing games. Here's the question: How does Become the Master stack up to the training course in Modern Warfare Remastered, the one that you have to do under Infinity Ward's best time? Because I did the one in Modern Warfare Remastered in like 10 tries, because I've run it 1,000 times on PS3. So it was easy. For me, at least. How does it stack up to that? And, Invisible, I missed your notification there. Oh, just got the Google notification. You're good. I haven't been going that long. I've only been going for like 15 minutes. There's really nothing wrong with being a PC gamer, though. I mean, you get arguably like better graphics and stuff. Pretty much unlimited memory space. If you want the hard drives, you can constantly upgrade. You don't have to buy a new console every 5 or 6 years. You just have to upgrade. I was big into Nintendo as a kid, though. That was when I was a fan of it. Okay, we're going to avoid combat as much as possible to preserve the durability of the toy knife. Or we're just going to have to run right through. Now, they're basic Supermans. They only got hunting rifles. I think I'm okay. Yeah, that's not doing too much. We're good. I bought all those stim packs. I'll be okay. I mean, I think there's a lot of people that aren't Sonic fans overall, compared to, like, Mario and stuff. Oh, what did they kill over there? Did they just, like, kill a field of Brahmin? Aw. On par most of the time, usually your own mistakes. Okay. Because, I mean, I have that course from Modern Warfare completely memorized, to where I could probably about do it blindfolded with a decent time. And it looks like the one in Titanfall, the course doesn't change or anything. So it's just memorizing it and then actually being able to put together a decent run yourself. Like actually being able to hit the controls and stuff correctly. Okay, I'm going to take all of this because I may want to trade it once we get inside, because I know that there's a store inside. And the food's helpful. Because we're going to need everything we can going into these next couple levels, because we go in and then we can't get out for a while. We're going to have to really try to avoid a lot of the enemies. And I think those super mutants are coming in to try to corner me. At least they can't hit me. We're good. We're all good. Yeah, no, you're not a Mario fan. It all comes down to personal preference. I just grew up more on it, and my mom kind of grew up on it as well, so one of the first games I owned was Mario Sunshine. Because they saw Mario and knew that it was trustworthy.
Hold it right there, mister. Don't
Okay, hang on just a second here. I'm gonna save scum my way through this, if needed. Because I don't really want to go to Paradise Falls. Wait, what the heck is he doing? Mayor McCready? Hello?
You again? I told you.
Huh?
You don't want. We got pretty.
What?
Yeah, I do. You must.
Happy birthday, Sticky.
Excuse me?
Yeah, me too. Sorry.
There's nothing happy about it.
What the hell just happened?
It's time to go.
You know the rules.
The rules are stupid.
I've never seen that happen.
Maybe I can stay just a little longer?
What the hell do you think you're doing, Monk?
Yeah. Bye, Sticky. Don't just stand there.
I am at a loss for words. I've never seen this happen. Ever. Hundreds of hours playing this game, and I've never had this happen. Is this gonna F up the rest of my playthrough, is the question. I'm not gonna complain. Because that actually saves time. But I have never seen that happen. The bike game is a 3 out of 10, 10 to 15 hours. That's good. I might actually pick it up then. Maybe. We'll see. Okay, guys, let me explain what went wrong there if you don't know what happened. What you're supposed to do is you talk to Mayor McCready, and you either pass the speech check, which I had a 30% chance of, and he lets you in, or you go rescue the kids from Paradise Falls. Now you can save scum your way through the speech challenge by saving before it and then reloading your save every time you fail until you get it, which would have taken about 4 tries at most. But he just opened the door. I've literally never seen that happen. I've never seen that... Oh. I've never seen that happen. I've never seen that happen in anyone else's video. It wouldn't let me wait in here because I guess I'm trespassing. Which makes sense, but also... I'm so confused. I mean, I know it's a Bethesda game, but... Again, like, I've played this game for hundreds of hours, and I've never seen that happen. Oh yeah, I broke the game.
Mongo, smells like dongo.
They're all just running away from me now. I broke the game. I'm glad I made a save where I did. Just in case this, like, completely breaks the game. Wait. I can't pull my knife. Well... I just don't know what to say about this. Again, I've never had this happen. I've never seen this happen. in any video. I just walked in a giant circle. Okay, let's see if I can figure out how to get to Murder Pass. And see if I just permanently screwed up the game and have to reload the save. I mean, yeah, it's Bethesda, so what do you expect? But I'm just still kind of in shock over this. It's just way out there. I've seen, like, Midden Squad run into some weird stuff here. I don't know if Senza's ever done a run of this game on YouTube, so maybe he's run into something like this. I don't know. I need to look at some of his, if he's done a Fallout 3 run or not. Because they're sort of the two bigger Fallout challenge runners.
Hey,
Yeah, they're all still running away from me, so they don't like me. Now they're cowering. Oh, no, he's going to bed. I thought he was cowering. Okay, so if I can find the way to Murder Pass, I might just be able to progress that way. I don't actually know where it is, though. Yeah, I know Obsidian made,
watch it.
made New Vegas the one really good one, and Outer Worlds that I can't wait to play. Shut up, alarm. And yeah, I've still got the Fallout New Vegas challenge run to do. I know one of y'all was asking about that earlier. That's not done yet. I just wanted to switch over to this game. I wanted to play something different because I haven't played this in like over a month. I feel like I've been neglecting it. Yeah, I've seen the song. I mean, haven't I referenced it like numerous times before? Pretty sure I have. But it was very accurate and very fitting.
Hello.
I hope Todd Howard enjoyed it. I hope Todd Howard watched it. That would be great if he did. I mean, he doesn't care. He's a meme now anyway. It's not like he cares. They're just gonna get to work on Elder 6 and Starfield, which I have no trust for after what they did to Fallout. I have no trust for them at all. I want those games to be good, but no reason to expect they will be. Okay, that takes us back to the store. Man, why is this place so confusingly laid out? That, or I'm just an idiot. That's also certainly a possibility. And this place does have kind of a weird layout to it. A lot of basically scaffolding and stuff. Never memorized the layout of this or anything, so... That's an alcove to sleep in. That's a platform. I know that there's a computer terminal you can hack to get to a special entrance of 87. Oh, this looks like it might be... This looks like something important. Yeah, all the stuff strewn about. This has got to be something. Okay, this might not be the entrance, but... I don't recognize this area of the caves. Huh. Oh, wait, yeah, this is... Oh, duh, yeah, this is how you get in... if you you have to power up that terminal, you have to talk to a specific character. That's the backup entrance that allows you to speed through it a little bit faster. Okay, so that's cool. At least I found that. I mean, I can't use it, but that's where it actually is for future knowledge. Yeah, exactly. Delay human NPCs until 2020 because that's exactly what people wanted. You know, the one thing that people... One of the two things that people actually wanted. The other being private servers. Which we kind of got. And they don't work. They're not private. And they are like, they're missing stuff in them. Or something. It was something weird happening with it. I mean, it was just one of the many things that was wrong with Fallout First. I think Fallout First is going to be really the death of Bethesda at this point. That's the way I just walked from. Or, wait, is it? No, it's not. Wait, yes it is. No, wait. Yeah, it is. Okay, it is. This is why I have to use GPS for everything. Okay, where is this entrance? And I feel like it's not even going to end up mattering because I can't pull my weapon out. But I can still craft things? I guess we can at least consider this part of the video a successful social experiment. I mean, not really social, but at least a successful experiment as to finding a weird glitch. Maybe this just isn't the path at all, and I went the wrong way earlier. Oh, hang on a second. We got two paths here. Okay, that takes us to the souvenir shop. Where does this way go? Spelunkers. Spelunk. That's kind of a fun word to say. Spelunking. This is just... I mean, I know I've kind of wasted time wandering around doing this. And it doesn't matter because there's no hardcore mode in this game, so we don't have to worry about, like, dying from dehydration or anything, but... it's just, again, it's so out there because... And it doesn't surprise me for a Bethesda game, but it's still a little bit out there. Just a little bit beyond what I would expect. Oh. Yeah. Maybe I should have just read that sign earlier. That probably would have been helpful. I didn't know that sign was there. But it still would have been helpful. Okay. Now what?
What the hell is RJ thinking? So who are you
He didn't let me in.
Well, if you're sticking around...
She doesn't seem dumb. Well, it looks like it's not going to matter at all. Unless... I just wasted all that time for nothing. Is there some way I can glitch over this Skyrim style? I cannot. Well, I guess that my entire exploration was pointless in the first place. It's not really that disappointing, because it was interesting, but it still was annoying. Well, at least we had something interesting come today. Yeah, I know, it really wasn't meant to succeed. They're just gonna just milk it for some money so that they can help fund Starfield and Elder Scrolls 6. Yeah, that'd be great if they just didn't have any guests. No, here's a better idea. Have exactly one guest and have them have portable speakers that play the It Just Works song and just blast the song around. That would work fine. That would be acceptable. That would be acceptable for one guest.
You again? I told you to get. Well,
There we go. But that time he didn't open the door. Why? Game.
Sticky. Sorry I missed your party.
okay, so you get in. You
I'm not planning on starting any trouble.
the other door. If you, but I still.
I will use Murder Pass.
Come on.
Yeah, me too. Sorry.
There's nothing.
Alright, so he's gonna lead us there this time, but now I know how to get there.
It's time to go.
Todd said he was surprised anyone came to the show.
You're among us.
I'm not surprised either. I mean, maybe, unless it was just...
Get out of here.
No, it's not surprising that people came because it was probably a paid audience or something. Or Bethesda employees or something. That wouldn't surprise me either. I could definitely see that being a thing. I mean, no one wanted the Fallout Battle Royale mode. And the DLCs, like the actual actual DLC story content, if you could call it that, is free. Like I said, if you could call it that. Alright, thank you, little lamplight kids. I won't be back. Yeah, we are cheering for the NPCs. Because we should have had it in the first place. And we're cheering... Wasn't it like... What was it? That, Metal Gear Survive that you had to pay for save slots? I haven't forgotten that. Okay, I want to sneak through this area if I can. I don't have that high of a sneak skill. But I want to just sneak through Murder Pass.
Hello? Someone there?
I'm being very quiet.
I was hoping for a fight.
I mean, I'm not wearing any, I'm not wearing any heavy armor. Or heavy weapons. So they're not as likely to hear me. I mean, the build for this playthrough is really not much different from, like, a standard melee weapon or stealth-heavy playthrough. Although I still don't think I stealthed that much. I don't think I focused as much on stealth as maybe I should have. There's one. They're not seeing me, though. Which is good. Like, this is actually working. I'm surprised. This is actually kind of working. Oh, I don't want to go in there. Unless I have to. Bad time. Shut up, alarm. Oh, he's right there. Ah, where's Far Cry rock throwing when you need it? Yeah, $10 for save slots. $15 for blue, yep. I did not hear good things about Metal Gear Survive. I mean, I haven't played it, but it didn't look interesting to me at all, and it's... I'm not huge into the Metal Gear franchise in the first place. So that was already kind of a turn-off. And Lizard Guy, he's a huge Metal Gear fan and a huge Kojima fan, and he said it looked stupid, so...
No more games. Time to die.
Ow. Run. Run. If the Stealth Boy lasted a little bit longer, that would have been great. Hey, we made it. Ah, crap. It's not going to close the door. Okay, you know what? You die. I'm going to kill you. Just for fun. Hi, Gizmo's Graffiti. I remember the horse armor thing. That was in, like, what, Elder Scrolls 4? Oh, this is so bad. This is killing my knife condition. Okay, that was a really bad idea. That just destroyed my knife's condition. Okay, it looks like I'm gonna have to stealth the entire vault. Where have I been? I mean, I've been streaming usually on Wednesdays and Fridays. It's up melee to 70. Okay, what else do I need to up? Oh, Snake. Yeah, let's put some into Snake. Actually, let's take that last point for medicine and put it into Snake. Okay, what can I take here that's going to actually be helpful? Okay, I can't take that. Slightly off on it. There's not a whole lot of options. Elder Scrolls Blades, yep, exactly. Yeah, man, I've just, okay, well, that's dumb that it's not giving you notifications. Do you have the bell clicked? We'll take Scoundrel because why not at this point? Yeah, and half the time you have to have bell click, but that still doesn't always work, so... Because... Well, then... What did I hit? I'm assuming it was a grenade bouquet. Oh, no, it's... You know what? Starting me back here is not that bad. Because I'm not going to kill that mutant again. Because that wasted my thing. My stealth boy and my condition. I need to save the condition for when I'm stuck inside the vault. That's okay. That is okay. I'm not going to complain too much about that. A little bit annoying, but I'm not going to complain. Yeah, I know, YouTube, it doesn't notify people. It does... Nothing works right anymore. I mean, they're going to ruin it with COPPA now. This is basically, YouTube, we screwed up. Now you're going to pay the price. Because why would we ever own up to doing anything wrong? YouTube is so perfect it can never do anything wrong. At least Bethesda jokes about its mistakes and admits to them. That's one thing Bethesda has over YouTube, which is not a statement you hear every day. Because Bethesda actually owns up to its stupidity. And makes fun of itself for it sometimes. I mean, they could be spending that effort fixing it, but at least they actually acknowledge that they're the ones that screw up. Okay, so now that I'm down here... so there's a mutant down here somewhere that detected me last time. Oh yeah, I'm sure there will be triple ads.
Found you!
He literally didn't see me until I was touching him! Okay, that's kind of funny, actually.
Smashing, smashing!
Okay, then. I'd rather... You know what? I would rather just use a couple stim packs
Bread and
and take whatever's here. I would honestly rather do that. Because I have stim packs to burn. I've got like 70 of them. The condition of my weapon matters more. I'm more curious, though, as to what exploded over here. It was a grenade bouquet. I see the tripwire. Or, not tripwire, but... Bye-bye, mutie. Or just miss everything. I was kind of hoping that would kill him. You know what? I'm not going to complain. I'll take it. Again, I have a lot of stim packs, and I'm not playing on a super high difficulty. Oh yeah, Skyrim, how long until Skyrim gets ported to a Samsung smart refrigerator? Like, would that really be that surprising anymore if something like that happened? I mean, I'd kind of laugh if it did, because that would be kind of funny. That actually would be kind of funny if that happened. Get ported to the refrigerator so you can play it while you're going through the refrigerator. I wouldn't really put it past Bethesda to do it. Now, I admit, I liked Fallout 4. I will absolutely agree it had problems. But I enjoyed it. Yep, everything was just a lie and terrible, and 76 was just the worst thing in the world. Okay, so... retrieve the Gek. Okay, I can kill rad roaches because I just heard a rad roach somewhere. That's fine because they're not exactly hard to kill. I want to scavenge, though, because I'm going to need stuff to trade once we get out of the vault. Because I'm going to need more stim packs, and I'm going to need to repair my weapon. Yeah, I can kill rad roaches all day. They aren't exactly much of a problem. They only take one hit. When something dies in one hit from a toy knife, that's kind of funny. Oh yeah, Skyrim on Apple Watch? That'd be kind of cool, actually. That actually would be kind of cool. Because I have the Switch version of it. I mean, at least Skyrim is fun. I mean, yeah, it has its problems, but at least it's fun. Uh-oh. Oh, that's very bad. Okay, we're gonna hide back here for a second. And pop a stealth boy. I've got 4 of them left. Oh, 5 of them. And we're gonna be using them to full advantage here. We're gonna be needing them. And I don't care if I have to use up like 4 of them here, or multiple of them. Oh, they're both blocking the top of the stairs. Well, that's going to cause an issue. I mean, they're both regular super mutants, but I want to preserve the durability of the knife for when it ends up, like, being needed as my only weapon.
I'll wear your
Ah, if I could just find somewhere to hide.
more game.
Okay, there's a door. Can we go through here? Oh, okay, that'll work. That'll work. That's fine. That's fine. History educational for fake Vikings education. That'd be hilarious. That'd actually be pretty funny. Okay, we lost him again. Oh, you know, I think I have my flashlight on, and that is probably part of the problem. Because having the flashlight on makes you get detected more easily. So that was probably my own fault. Alright, so we gotta keep going up. I'm not even bothering with all the extra stuff in the vault. There's not a whole lot here. Not a whole lot of real interest. I just want to get through this. Because this was the part of the game I was the most worried about. This and the next mission were the 2 things that I'm the most worried about.
Now try and hide from that.
Shit. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. Hey, more power to them if that's what they want to do. There ain't nothing wrong with that. That's what they want to do. You know, I'd like to...
Must have been nothing.
Go away. Leave. You're wasting my stealth boy. Speaking of 2 newlyweds doing something like that, 2 people renewed their vows in the Church of the Mothman in Fallout 76. I'm not kidding. Like, that actually happened. Which, again, more power to them. If you love the game that much and you want to do it, do it. You know, don't let anyone else stop you. I just think that's pretty out there for things I've heard. For random things I've heard. As well as blind love of that game. Shut up, alarm. But yeah, that actually happened. But again, you know, if that's what you want to do, go for it. An actually really funny story about that. One of my coworkers from a job I worked a summer a few years ago met his wife through gaming. And then they met in real life and stuff afterwards. So, like, that's honestly, like, the coolest thing ever. Like, I could see that happening to me. Or I could see that being the way that I meet a significant other. That's honestly really cool, you know? That's one heck of a story to tell people. Okay, that doesn't seem to be the way to go. Yeah, I love seeing that the gaming culture getting more mainstream like that and, you know, people really meeting that way. It's really kind of cool. It's really something to be happy about. I mean, even like a couple of the Nintendo or Nintendo heavy YouTubers and stuff. They're two from sort of a lightly associated with the Runaway guys. Donna Bells and Tom Fawkes. They're together. And they wouldn't have known each other without, like, gaming and stuff. Okay, just sneaking on. Oh, crap, we got a centaur. They built a real gaming family. That's pretty cool. I mean, just again, it's like, it's becoming more mainstream, and it's really getting to be kind of cool, like, with how far people can go and do. It's really kind of neat. Leather armor. Actually, I need to see if that's going to be better than my current armor. At the very least, I'll hold on to it as a backup suit in case the suit breaks. Oh, I have 2 hockey masks now! I mean, I was able to repair it. Oh, it's actually... It's lighter, but it's also weaker. Oh, well, that was pleasant. Hey, Fawkes, I am here to help you, because there's no way I'm getting the Gek without your help.
I'm in the room to your left. Oh, use the intercom next to the window.
I am going to be nice to you, because I am not going to do this alone. You have got a deal. What does the Gek do? Oh, okay. Yeah, I am letting you out, Fawkes, because I am not doing this myself. People ended up a real couple through Pokemon Go. Yeah, I mean, I think I've heard stuff like that. Now, I also heard some bad things happening in Pokemon Go, like people's houses being turned into Pokestops, which is hilarious and also terrifying. Alright guys, I'll be back in like 2 minutes. I gotta get some more water and pee real quick. Alright, I'm back. A guy formerly married Hatsune Miku. How does that work?
Now try and hide.
I don't see how that works, but okay then. Again, I guess. Whatever makes you happy, you know? As long as you're happy, that's what matters. I'm not one to judge. What makes me happy is going to be different from other people. Okay, we are going to let Fox do literally all the work.
Time to die.
But I'm going to keep zooming into him just to make sure his health doesn't drop to like 0 or something. Because Fox must understand, I am a feeble, pint-sized slasher. There's not a whole lot I can do here. He's going to have to do most of the work for me. I don't care if it takes more time, it's going to make life many times easier. Oh, I always forget just how dominant Fox... Fox is probably the strongest follower in the entire franchise. He's got to be pretty close to it, to be honest.
You'll never make. Thankful. I was merciful. Finally.
You are absolutely welcome. Oh no, I gained karma! Well, that part was unintentional. I didn't know you gained karma for saving him. I'm still very evil, so it's okay. It's okay. I didn't know you actually gained karma for that. The guy went to the company that made the internet's idol and on camera proposed to her. Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, I think my parents would be pissed too if I did that temporarily. They'd accept me no matter what choice I made, but they'd probably... that'd be an awkward Thanksgiving. Or Christmas or whatever. Alright, thank you, Fox. You are making my life many times easier here. I don't know if he can die here unless you also attack him. I don't think the enemies are strong enough.
That was barely a fight.
I mean, I don't even know if I'll ever have kids anyway, so... can't be too much of a disappointment. That would also require finding a girl. Which is probably not going to happen, so... not anytime soon, most likely, unless I get really lucky. Propose to a plushie. Okay, that's pretty funny. Okay, that's pretty good. That almost makes me want to bring my Mothman plush to a wedding. Or, if I ever get married, bring my Mothman plush to the wedding. Because I have a Mothman plush that I paid $50 for, and it was totally worth it because it's so cool. Insult me all you want, I really don't care. I love my Mothman plush. He's very cute. And makes for a very good story. Japan has quick dating bars? I need to go to Japan, like, tomorrow. Japan is interesting with some of its culture stuff like that. Like, in some areas, it's really, really conservative. In some areas, it's really, really liberal. It is so, like, just polarized. Because I think I remember reading somewhere, their age of consent is 13 or something. Which is insane. Like, why? I'm Japanese, so I've seen some of this stuff, and it's like, yeah, I think their age of consent is like 13 or something. It's ridiculous. You see stuff like that. Like, how? No, because I'm pretty sure that, like, all drugs are extremely illegal, but very young sex and stuff like that is fine, and guns are basically illegal, but... And, like, gambling's, like, kind of illegal. It's weird. Like, it's a really weird mix of stuff. Kind of hard to explain, like, from what I've read over the years. Huh. I don't know what those buttons do.
Okay. I'll get the case and bring it.
I will do so. No problem, Fox. Thank you so much for making my life much easier. Now, I think you can get a radiation suit around here somewhere. Because if you pick up the radiation suit, it's possible to do it yourself. It's harder, but it is possible. Oh, I thought there was. Maybe it was... I don't know. Huh, I don't know. You can get it yourself, though. You can absolutely pick it up yourself if you want. It's harder, but you can do it. I've done it numerous times that way. I'm gonna drop some of this less valuable stuff, like these mutilated body parts. All these one-for-one things just aren't really worth the money, except for the scrap metal, because you can trade that for other stuff. I want to have a little bit of weight open for the vault, or not the vault, but the next place we go. There we go. Drop some of the junk. Sorry, Fox, I vomited junk everywhere. It's like, that's how high the rads are. That is how high the rads are. It's crazy.
As promised.
Thank you so much, Fox. Maybe we will meet again someday, buddy. But thank you so much for making my life easier. Because I didn't have to kill any of those super mutants. And I know that they were low-leveled ones, but it would have been a lot harder to do that way. I'm much happier this way. Alright, let's get out of here. What was that? Shiny! He's shiny! Sugar Conroy's ship was saying Ella. I know, he's with Daisy now. They just started doing Mario Party 8 as a Let's Play. Which is awesome because I've been waiting for that Let's Play for so long because Mario Party 8 is one of my favorites. And apparently they recorded the first board on Shugga's Wood Day. That is one of the greatest streams I have ever seen in my life.
Yes, sir. I'll have the
Shugga's Lost Innocence. That is one of the greatest things I've ever watched in my life.
Yes, sir. He'll pass out shortly, but
It was first 13, then became 16, and now it's... Oh, now it's 16.
right away, sir.
Yeah, I mean, in the U.S., it's usually 16. 16, depending on state in the U.S. Which I wouldn't even go on a date with an 18-year-old because that's a little too young now. I'd say anything more than 5 years is a little out of range at this point.
Let's keep this nice and simple.
So 19
You're
to
going to tell me the
29.
Huh? You're going to give me that code now.
Shut up, alarm. F you, I'm not telling you anything. No, seriously, fuck you.
Colonel, I have need.
Oh, I didn't get to pick my more fun
I have no time
option.
for other matters.
I wanted the more fun option.
Now, Colonel.
The most fun option is when you give him the fake code. That's my personal favorite because it's funnier. Pre-planned engagement at age 10? Okay, that's a little bit effed up.
I do apologize for Colonel Autumn's attitude.
Isn't he committing treason by directly violating the orders of the president?
I've no doubt that you know who I am.
I guess technically it would only be treason if he violates the Constitution, not the president.
I'd like to have a word with you face to face.
Then again, I'm pretty sure the Enclave government in Fallout was against it anyway.
You'll find your possessions in the locker near the door. I'll unlock the way for you.
Oh, well
Your
that's...
restraints as well.
Thank you for ruining my perception of my home country. Wait, what the... That's a new one. You guys want to know what happened there? The game crashed, which really isn't out of the realm of normality by Bethesda standards, obviously. But the game didn't freeze. It just booted me to the XMB. I've never had that happen. No, I've never had that happen. It just booted me to the XMB. I've never had that happen before. I'm so confused. What is going on with this stream? I've never had that happen before.
Mr. President,
In any game on PS3.
Now, Colonel.
Yes, sir.
No, that's usually what happens on PS4. If you have a game crash, it boots you to the XMB.
I do
But I've
apologize.
never seen that happen on PS3.
He's been under a great deal of stress lately.
Honestly, Derek, I don't know if it's Todd Howard. I wonder, because that's weird. I've never seen that happen.
My radio broadcasts.
I don't know. That's just really weird.
I think there are a few things that you and I should discuss.
I don't know, man.
You'll find your possessions.
That's just weird.
I'll unlock the way for you. And
I don't know, honestly. That's just strange.
my office. Please don't carry.
Because that wasn't the game freezing. That was an outright game crash. This has been an interesting stream, I gotta say that. We're having weird stuff happen. As long as a woman doesn't get pregnant, a guy can have as many mistresses as he wants. God dang it, thanks for again ruining my home country for me. Japan. You know, that actually leads me into a funny story. First, let me level myself up a bit. I'm gonna take it level 8, I wonder. Don't need that. Don't need that. Anything actually beneficial here? No, 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 no. I take Little Leaguer again, but that's really about it. Science and medicine, we'll take that. Why not? More traditional family style. Cause like that makes me want to talk about something really funny that happened. A couple months ago, like right when I moved down here to South Carolina, I went to an event like a game night at a local bar instead of streaming on a Wednesday night. And it was fun, by the way. It was a lot of fun. Like, once I had some alcohol in me, I had a lot of fun at it. I was quite surprised, because I'm usually really, really bad in, like, social situations like that. But I actually had a lot of fun. But, what happened was... I convinced the group they had a set of games out that we all sort of pick between. And we decided on... I'm not going to carry that because it's not worth the weight. We decided on Cards Against Humanity. Now, let me explain the demographics of my group. I was the youngest one there. I'm 24. A couple of the other people there were relatively young, like 30s or early 40s. We also had a couple of old men, like 70s, 80s.
Mr. President, I'm sorry.
And playing that game.
I have an unauthorized individual.
That was some of the most fun I have had in a long time in a group. Because, good lord.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry about that.
Did some strange things come out of that.
Seemed out of the ordinary.
Probably the best part of all of it was that I was the one out of the entire group that had to explain certain things.
No questions, no interference. Am I understood?
Certain phrases and terms
Again,
on the
I apologize
cards.
for the interruption.
Like, I knew the rules of the game, because I'm not that far out of college. I know how to play Cards Against Humanity.
Reassignment, Lieutenant. At once.
With people my age.
Yes, sir.
So I had to explain not only the rules and stuff, which was fine. I mean, obviously they're new to it. They're not going to be expected to know the rules. Many of them have never played it before. And oh my god, it just some of the stuff that came up that, like, okay, a couple things about it. Like, I didn't have much trouble reading most of my cards because I'm used to it. They couldn't even read their cards half the time without laughing. It's like, I could do it with a somewhat straight face. And they just, like, couldn't read a sentence without laughing sometimes. And then just old people reading about things like, you know, sex and stuff like that. It's just hilarious. And I had to explain certain things. Often Japanese things, like bukkake. And I had to explain things like that. Which was more uncomfortable than actually playing the game. Because you have people judging you. I would not consider the game to break friendships or anything. It was so much fun, though. Like, that was the best. That was the best thing ever. I didn't even win, which is the sad thing. That's the saddest part, is I didn't win. I think I came in, like, third once we ran out of time and had to, when the place was closing. Which isn't bad out of, like, 10 people, but I didn't even win. That's the worst part of it. I didn't even win. Ooh, this has got stuff in it. So yeah, I didn't even win after all that effort. But we all had fun, and I had a lot of fun with that. Now, I was also inebriated. So, naturally, I found things to be funnier than they probably were. When do you guys not hear from me when I'm inebriated? Seriously. Okay, that's actually not true anymore because I don't drink very often, so I only drink on Friday and Saturday. Except for occasions like this. Ooh, there we go. Got some combat armor. Actually have some partially decent gear for once. Oh, you were being sarcastic. Okay, sorry. But it was fun though. That was a fun experience, and I usually hate being out in public and having to talk to people.
They
What the?
want to help them at first, but they wanted information about. I told them everything I could. I'm sorry you see it that way. You should go. It sounds like you're in a.
I forgot this happened. I legit forgot this happened. Okay, you're a freaking traitor.
This is hopeless.
What was that voice? Why was that a man's voice? Why is that hostile? She betrayed Project Purity. How is that possibly a bad thing that I got rid of her? I guess maybe because she already talked about it, and I guess it wouldn't really matter at this point, but... Regardless, I need to get my negative karma up because I saved Fawkes, and that helped my karma a little bit. And I gotta be an evil asshole. I mean, that's kind of one of the purposes of this playthrough. Because it's fun. Because it's something I haven't done in a long time. Uh-oh. Okay, so we got Enclave here. I need to be careful. I do not have a high enough lockpick skill for that. I doubt I have a high enough science skill for that. Fantastic. But I can pick up the bobblehead. The missable bobblehead. I'll take that. Oh, I don't have stim packs hotkeyed. Oh, this is bad. Shut up, alarm. At least I have 70 stim packs. I think we'll be okay because I have 70 stim packs. I'd like to take all the gear in there, but I don't know if I can get it. When it comes to Japan, thinking about weapons, food, video games, all that stuff. The thing is, though, like, even though they have some weird, like, things about them, they have, like, no crime and so much stability and stuff. It's crazy. They're not the ones corrupting anyone, because they're doing a good job, as best I can tell. Yep, Derek, I finished the multiplayer Monday, actually. And I could not be happier to be done with it. Oh, I'd like to take the power armor and stuff. It's too heavy, though. Let's see if I can repair one suit together and carry them both with me. I don't know if I can, but I want to try. No, that's going to be a little too heavy. Okay, that's... Yeah, that's not worth the money. I wish I could go through that door, though. Or that barrier, though. This is what I saved the knife for. I wanted to save it for Raven Rock. Because I knew I was going to need it in here, because there's a few places you get cornered. That's probably... If Gaijins are outsiders, then that's probably very accurate. Japan is very homogenous. Compared to a lot of countries out there. That's probably not that inaccurate. They're known for being pretty homogenous and not generally that tolerable to outsiders. Compared to some countries. Okay, let's see how much of this I gotta get some of this stuff repaired together. So yeah, that's actually probably fairly accurate if they apparently don't like a certain group. You're talking about Cards Against Humanity, yeah. That's what I was thinking. I mean, again, it's a fun game, so Mario Party and Mario Kart are the real games that ruin friendships and relationships. And always will be. And I'm okay with that because they're fun games. And they can't break very strong friendships like me and Lizard Guy. We thrive on it. I don't care about you, Autumn. I have to listen to you because I can't progress the game without doing this. It won't let me skip out on it. Oh, I have a 50-50 shot at the speech challenge. Hey, look at that. Actually, wait a second. I didn't want to do that. I actually didn't want to do that because that's, like, probably a good option. Yeah, that's true compared to China or North Korea. But yeah, Japan is not generally that tolerable toward outsiders compared to some countries. I guess it's just a cultural thing, but that is generally how it is. Okay, I actually didn't want to destroy Raven Rock because that's technically kind of like a good karma thing. Because that's one of the things you have to do to get the best possible ending. We might actually be able to finish this run tonight, guys. It's a possibility. Even if I end up having to reset the game in the near future, it might actually be possible. I'm gonna be cutting it pretty close, regardless. And here's the thing about the FEV. I probably would insert it. The only problem is I don't think this is the last time I'm going to be using this file for a challenge. And I don't really want to mess up future challenge runs by infecting the water. So I'm not going to use the FEV because of that. Space Jam? Yes, I think I have seen that. People broke up because of Call of Duty. Yes, Call of Duty Zombies I'm a little more surprised about, but yeah, I'm not that surprised that people would break up over Call of Duty. I could see people being stupid enough to break up over Call of Duty. Sadly. But yeah, I could see that being a thing. That's really not that surprising. Oh, I wish I could go through there. Oh, okay. I was gonna kill him myself. Oh, he's gonna die here, possibly. Oh, a couple of them might die here. I'm gonna hang back for just a second and let them explode. Yeah, Japanese culture and women bringing in poetry, novels, painting. That's cool. I know they've had a big history to it. It's always been a part of that culture and history, which is always pretty cool. There we go. Toy knife doing enough work. Oh, I wish I could take that Gatling laser to sell it. Oh, I wish I could take that Tesla armor. I wish I could actually use that Tesla armor. But I can't. That's okay, though. Let's get out of this vault. I mean, I know it's not a vault, but it kind of feels like one. It's got the design of one. And we're out. Crops and Soka's currency, yep. I mean, that's a lot of old countries did that in the olden days before there was actual currency. People bartered with valuable goods like that. I'm gonna go ahead and take my last shot here. I'm not even gonna set the timer again. I think I probably missed it anyway. And Fox is out here.
My friend!
Good to see you, Fox. What are you doing out here?
I appreciate the offer.
That's okay. Good luck to you, Fox. My karma is too low. We did destroy the vault, or this area, which is not what I intended to do. One thing that's true about Japanese women is that they're often very beautiful and stay young forever. Which is pretty awesome. Oh, that's true for a number of Asian women. I was about to say, did he get killed in this? No, he didn't. I would have been worried if he got killed. Okay, so we actually are on the final mission. We're actually going to get this done. Oh, they took their writing system from China? Okay, that's interesting. Provided nothing catastrophic happens, we're actually going to be done. I mean, I won't be surprised at all if the game crashes. Because we're near the end of it, and this is when it's more likely to crash. But even so, at least we're in the final stretch. Oh no, don't worry about that, actually. PS3 controllers last absolutely forever. Yeah, PS3 controllers, for some reason, last, like, absolutely forever on their battery. Especially compared to, like, PS4. No, these things last absolutely forever, so when it gives you the notification for low battery, you have another 2 hours at least. So we're all good. It's not going to take another 2 hours to beat the game. If it doesn't crash, we could do it in half an hour.
Decided to check.
But that, of course, requires it to not crash. Okay, let's repair my toy knife for only 7 caps. Perfect. And I am going to sell some stuff. I might not really need to sell that much, because I'm in pretty good shape. I'm going to buy a second suit of combat armor to repair with and stim packs. I think we're actually going to be okay.
Welcome to Potomac.
They've restocked, which is good.
I think I've seen you in here before.
Yeah, the blue things. I don't know if that's his most famous rant ever, but that was pretty funny. Like, I died when he said that because it was so accurate. I don't need the leather armor or the recon helmet anymore.
Give me a shout if you need it.
This way I can at least stock up on stim packs before we head to the end game. Okay, you're not the one I wanted to talk to. You're the one that's obsessed with synths or something.
We've got...
Yeah, they used to be very good friends. They were for a long time, and then Japan really got advanced, and China really didn't. and things went horribly. Alright, let's sell off whatever else I can. Ooh, wow, that's actually... Those are... Holy cow, this stuff's valuable.
Thanks.
Man, we're actually in pretty good shape here. Oh, we're gonna be ready to go.
Let me introduce myself. I
am hungry. Actually, I'm really not. I just want to see if you have any stim packs. You do. Perfect. Alright, guys. Let's do it. We at the end game. Let's get this shit done. I remember, like, the last Samurai movie. That was an interesting one. I don't know if it... I'm assuming it didn't have any historical accuracy. The American influence aspect of it. It's all a long and complicated world history that is so often not taught anymore. Just forgotten, rewritten. Alright, guys. Let's hit the end game here. I still got my pint-sized slash-a-masking knife. Telling students to do their homework and punishing them for it, that's kind of already what they do. If you don't do it right, you get punished for it by getting bad grades. That's kind of how life already is. I'm not against the idea of homework in general. I'm against the idea of ridiculously excessive amounts of it that tend to be a problem.
That's right. It's time for the cashews.
A little bit of it that helps to reinforce what you learned in class is one thing. And giving, you know, many hours of it every night for no good reason. Yeah, stuff like that makes me wish that... I wish that schools had to read the novel 1984. It's one of the most enlightening, eye-opening things ever written.
The longer we sit here, the more time they have to shore up their defenses. We should hit them sooner rather than later.
We barely have the manpower to keep the Citadel fortified.
That's one of my favorite books I've read. Should be required in every
They
school.
decide we're next on the list? If the Pride goes in now, we might have a chance.
And if you fail, then what? The risk is not worth the reward.
I agree. Without the Gek, the Purifier is useless to the Enclave anyway.
Yeah, you really think they're
may
gonna give
for
up?
so long.
I don't like it.
You don't have to like it, Sarah. You just have to follow orders.
Yes, Father.
So, you're back.
We feared both you and the Gek were gone. I found the Gek. Well, I don't have it anymore.
If you have any other information...
Here is your virus, because
Perhaps we have...
if I wasn't gonna potentially use this file in the future,
Enclave has the Gek.
I would have infected the water.
Starting the Purifier. They'll figure out the code.
But I might use this file in the
You're
future,
right. We need to act now while we can.
so I don't really want to do
Send
that.
the Pride in. We can do it. We can win this.
All right, Sarah. The Pride goes in. But I want them to have some extra firepower. Rothschild, is it ready?
After finishing this game, what will I do?
Lee and I have solved the problem.
Probably one more stream to
We've
finish
only
the New Vegas run.
finished diagnostic tests.
And then I have a number of additional runs I want to do
Tests, let
for both
alone live
3 and New Vegas.
situations. The weapons haven't been calibrated, the navigation detection system is offline.
Though this is going to be the only stream this week as I'm going home for Thanksgiving.
Honestly, I don't know. I think we can scrape by, and I suppose if we can't, It won't matter in the long run anyway.
Then it's decided.
I don't want to do the extra destruction just because
The robot has support.
if you infect the water,
Left purifier.
Yes, sir.
it affects your continued playing after finishing the main story, and I intend to continue using this file for potential future runs.
I've decided that after all you've survived,
I have other ideas related to using only the toy knife,
Lion's pride. So congratulations.
so that's what I'm a little bit worried about. So that's why I don't really want to do it.
Sure thing. Now, you all pack.
Just give me a couple minutes. I gotta make sure I'm ready. So yeah, if I wasn't gonna keep using this file, I would, but I might have other uses for it, so I don't really want to jinx or screw myself over here. You know what? Let's not go with speech. I don't want to go with a pussy way out of this unless I can. We're gonna go with a 90 melee weapons. I think that's pretty good. Let's put the rest into medicine. You get to pick one more perk. What will be a good last perk? Extra speech barter. Actually, that might be useful. I don't know. You know what? Why not? At this point, who cares? Alright, let's put on this new suit of power armor. Well, the power armor, I gotta keep the hockey mask on. Alright, we got plenty of drugs. Stim packs up. I have a bobblehead I'm carrying around. A little bit of ammo that I can sell off later. We ready, boys and girls? Let's do it. Let me make a save. Don't want to take any risks. So, let's save the game. Get a drink of water. Let's go. Let's do it.
Are you ready now?
Let's finish this thing.
Okay, we're going to go over it one more time. The pride is on me. The goal is Project Purity, but we can't get into the facility with those energy fields up. Rothschild and Lee say this robot should be able to take down the energy fields. So we're on fire support. We stay close to the thing, keep it clear, and get it to where it needs to go. Once the fields are down, we head straight for the facility. We'll use the robot to keep them occupied while we get inside and secure
Hit the targets! Go, go, go! Hit the targets! Flashbang through the door!
Get whatever supplies you don't already have, and we'll meet in the Bailey. When we're done with this, everyone can have a nice cold glass of water on me. Let's move.
Woo, a cold glass of water. Yeah, that sounds nice. I guess it's obviously different in this universe, but still. You couldn't even say, like, a whiskey or something. You can't spring the extra 5 caps for a bottle of whiskey. I have not seen Frozen or Frozen 2. I don't remember Princess and Frog. Coco was good. Coco was actually pretty good. Didn't see Moana either. I wasn't interested in that one. It's a good thing they found a working crane 200 years after a nuclear war, isn't it, guys? There's literally one Brotherhood guy out here cheering. I'm alone out here. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, wait, there's 2 others. Never mind. Okay, well, I'm an idiot. There's 2 others. And I don't watch a whole lot of Disney movies. I don't have Disney Plus. I kind of want to see The Mandalorian, though, because I've heard really good things about it. Alright, let's roll. Now we get the 20-minute long Follow Liberty Prime segment. Not much is going to happen here. The question is, how much of Lion's Pride survives this playthrough compared to my last run? Alright, we're just going to let Liberty Prime do pretty much all the work here because I can't do anything. Exactly, this is my weapon of choice. But you know, you want to know something about this run? This was not as hard as I thought it would be. It had a couple of annoying parts, for sure. And this weapon is terrible. But there's so many segments of the game, the combat segments, that you can just outright skip. Or let someone else do it for you. That it's really not that hard. Now, I'm not playing on the highest difficulty. By any means. I'm on either easy or normal. Easy, okay. I'm not on very easy, but I'm on easy.
Photonic resonance barrier. Probability of mission hindrance.
You actually can only choose the Brotherhood of Steel in this game. Fallout 3 didn't have a lot of choice on the finale. You could choose whether or not to sabotage the FEV. Or sabotage the water, I mean, with the FEV. But you couldn't pick between the Brotherhood and the Enclave. It's not like Fallout New Vegas where you had a choice. So you actually have to side with the Brotherhood to some degree, at least. You can make your decision on the FEV, but that's about it. And you can make your decision as to whether or not you even activate the Purifier, but that's really about it. So it's not... You don't have that much choice in this game compared to the other games. Because in New Vegas, obviously, you have 4 different choices that are all vastly different. In Fallout 4, you have 4 different choices that are not vastly different, but are different at least. At least slightly different. And then in Fallout 76, there's no factions, because there's no human NPCs. Outer Worlds, I've heard there's a lot of different factions. I mean, like I said, I'm picking it up for Christmas, so I'm excited for that. I can't wait to play it. It looks so awesome. It's gotten great reviews.
To arms, brothers, to arms!
People are shitting all over Bethesda for it.
Communism is a temporary setback.
So I can't wait to play it. I really can't wait to play it. Only another month. Who am I marching for? We're still with the Brotherhood, technically. Because that's really all it lets you do. Just side with the Brotherhood, because choice would have required more effort on the part of Bethesda. Now, Fallout 3 is still the best of the Bethesda Fallout games by a wide margin, and I still love the game, absolutely. It has a very important place in my heart and memory. Alright, see you later, Derek. Happy Thanksgiving to you as well, even though... Oh wait, no, you're in the US, never mind. For some reason I was thinking you weren't in the US. I don't know why I was thinking that. No, happy Thanksgiving to you as well.
Anchorage will be liberated.
Oh, where am I going to? Okay, I'm going to the Purifier. At the Jefferson Memorial. Because in this universe, the Pentagon and the Jefferson Memorial are about 1 kilometer away from each other. in this universe. Let's make a save here, because we're about maybe a third to halfway through. And you know what? Let's up it to normal, because why not? We're at the end. Let's up it to normal. There's not going to be a lot more combat. I'm going to have enough knife durability to deal with a few more enemies. Get up, Vargas. Vargas, I don't have a power helmet, and I'm using a toy knife. You have no excuse. Oh, he missed that Enclave soldier. Oh, that's unusual. That doesn't usually happen. I mean, he's dead now, but that doesn't usually happen. He usually kills all of them. He doesn't usually miss one. At least not out in the middle of the damn road. He might miss one over here in the building here, but that's about it. Huh, okay. Well, things happen. I'm sure I could look up a YouTube tutorial on how to cook turkey, but I don't know, like, a proper way to do it. I can't make very complicated meals yet. I haven't gotten to that skill level yet. I hope to be there someday. Vargas, stop getting knocked out. You're doing nothing, clearly. And clearly all you can do is get knocked out by missile launchers, or something. I don't know what you're getting hit by, and I really don't care either way. It's not really my business. Oh, I love turkey. Turkey's great. It actually, you know, people say this all the time, but it tastes a little bit like chicken. It's a slightly different taste from chicken, but it has a little bit, it tastes a little bit like chicken. It's white meat, so most white meats taste fairly similar. Ow. Ow, okay, that's hurting me. I'm gonna retreat here for a second and heal up. You know, you guys are doing more damage to me than you are to the Enclave, which is saying something. This is so sad, because I really can't do anything. I'm too far away from everything to actually fight. Taking all the ammo, though, because I can sell it for future runs, or for future stuff. As yes, I do have future plans for this file. Will I do them, and will I do them anytime soon? I don't know yet. I gotta finish off the New Vegas run, and I have a couple other ideas that I kind of want to do first. But there's definitely more things I know I can do with this run. That I will do with this run. Fish is kind of white meat, but I feel like fish is kind of a different category. I don't know, like... Yeah, fish does have kind of a different taste. Are you going to hit that vertibird that's flying in, or are you just going to let it fly in? Oh, wait, it's probably Brotherhood, isn't it? Well, it's a good thing that the robot's programmed properly. Wait a second. Wait just a second here, guys. I think... Oh, well... I spoke too soon. I was about to say that the entire Lion's Pride survived the fight. Which is very uncommon. They usually don't all make it. Of course, one of them had to die at the last possible second. Because reasons. But that's actually unusual. Usually, most of them get killed. And I had no influence on the fight either. But most of them survived. That's kind of cool, actually. That's kind of cool. It's random, which is the unique thing about it. It's fairly random. That's cool, though. I mean, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. That's a lot of Enclave. That's like 10 Enclave. I'm not about to fight that. Liberty Prime, do you want to actually do something about that particular group of Enclave? Sarah can't die, so it's okay. She actually can't die. Yep, he's carrying mini nukes. He is. Just lobs them off his back. Which is pretty awesome. I mean, I think the mini nukes are based off like the old Davy Crockett system that the US had. Which was basically a portable nuclear launcher of extremely small warheads. Like warheads that do about the same level of damage as what's seen in the game. Ow. Okay, they're gonna end up killing me if I try to do that again. So I'm gonna let them do all the work here so they don't kill me. You don't actually have to kill these enemies, but I just kind of feel like doing it because why not at this point? Jeez, they absolutely just destroyed the Enclave on this run. This is insane. The Pride did really well in this run. That robot almost stepped on me, and I think he's gonna step on... No, he didn't. I think we only lost one person. Which is unusually low for this. That's pretty cool, though, you know? You get different runs every time you play through the game, and that's actually a really cool thing, you know? Every experience is a little bit different. I like that. I really do like that. I mean, I can't really claim the victory just yet because we still got to go inside and kill a bunch of enemies inside that the robot won't be able to help us with. Can't really run through this last group of enemies that effectively. You kind of have to kill them. And because it's the very end of the run, I might as well kill them anyway because it's the end and kind of want to make this at least a little more suspenseful. Because like I said, this run has not been as difficult as I expected it to be. It had some hard parts to it, no doubt, but it wasn't as hard as I expected it to be. Okay, I'm gonna pump myself full of, like, every available drug.
Watch your spacing. Watch your spacing.
Because in here, it's only me and Sarah. Which makes things harder. By a lot. As you can see how much damage the toy knife's doing to this boy. And we only get a limited number of hits before it breaks. So we gotta be kind of careful. But you know, if anything, the thing that surprises me about this weapon, as bad as it is, the AP cost on it is insanely low. And it swings really, really fast. Which has proven to be more of an advantage than I thought it would be. Lions went down, dang it. Okay, hang on, I gotta retreat. Because the thing about it is that in Fallout 3, you can exploit the VAT system. Which I've talked about a little bit up to this point. But basically, in Fallout 3, compared to all the other Fallout games, when you go into VATs, you're nearly invincible. It's the only game in the series that's like this. Which means you can just run up and murder someone in VATs without taking damage. Or taking almost no damage. which can be pretty heavily exploited. Because as you can see here, I'm not taking damage during this encounter. And it's the only game in the series that's like this. And it does make a difference that you can do that. It actually does make a pretty significant difference. Because the fact you can get away with doing that means you can pretty much deal damage. If you're only dealing damage in VATS, you can be pretty safe. So, I'm honestly realizing more and more that Fallout 3 is a really easy game. Like, I always knew that Fallout 3 was one of the easier Fallout games. It's probably the easiest Fallout game. I know it's the easiest if you want to go for the Platinum Trophy. The Enclave are the remnants of, like, a U.S. shadow, dark, deep state government. While the Brotherhood of Steel are remnants of the U.S. military. So, on the surface, the Brotherhood of Steel are the better group. And overall, they are the better group. Because they are the remnants of the military versus the remnants of a corrupted fascist government. But they do have similar goals in mind of control of the population to some degree, control of technology, stuff like that. So while the Brotherhood are the better people and actually do tend to try to be helpful to the world compared to the Enclave, they aren't that much better. They really aren't that much better. Okay, guys, this is it. That was way easier than it should have been. We're going to make a save here, though. Basically, the army versus the government. Yeah, that's the remnants of the army versus the remnants of the government. And the remnants of the government have always been the bad guys in these games. Or, except, arguably, in New Vegas. Where they're painted a little bit differently.
There's nothing. But
I'm going to kill you. This has been too easy so far. I'm going to kill you myself with my toy knife. I saved it for this, buddy. You're dying. I don't care. You are going down. I'm shoving this thing so far up your ass that you won't be able to feel it in the morning. That doesn't make sense, but I still killed him. And holy crap, that killed him quickly. I don't care if the knife breaks, I can always repair it after. Doesn't matter, we're finishing the game here. These guys have high-level armor. These are high-level enemies. Got him. Ooh, I think I'll go sell your Gatling laser later. Oh, you think you're gonna do something to me, sir? I'm just going to stab you up the butthole. I shoved it up your butthole, and it must have hurt, because it killed you.
Well,
Well, that's it for the combat in the game. The toy knife has survived, barely.
Dr. Lee, it's Sarah Lyons. I'm in the control room. We're both here. What's going on?
I've been monitoring the equipment remotely, and we have a serious problem.
Yeah, it's kind of choosing the lesser of two evils. I mean, the Brotherhood is pretty objectively a better faction to side with, but some of the games do make a better argument of trying to decide between them than Fallout 3 does. 3 makes it pretty much a black and white choice.
Inside the chamber.
New Vegas makes it more
Some
interesting.
other way, but there's just no time. It has to be done now, or the
I can do the good Russian accent. And I can do an Italian accent as well.
One of us is going. Not
I know that's probably not an accurate Italian accent. Sarah, you can do it.
I guess if this doesn't.
I'm not gonna do it. You do it. I'm not gonna kill myself to do it. You have fun killing yourself, Sarah. I don't care. You have a couple other options here. If you wait for 3 minutes, the purifier explodes.
If you're still there, the purifier needs to be activated
Or you
now.
put
We
in the
don't have much time
thing,
left.
the FEV in, and activate it yourself. Or you can have a follower do it. Yeah, exactly, because New Vegas was made by Obsidian, and it's the one really good one. So this is not the worst option you can pick, but I want to have the purifier active for when I use this file in the future. Again, I could have picked a more evil option overall with putting in the FEV and stuff, or letting it explode. But I want to have this file still be playable when I come back to it in the future. So that's why.
And so it was that the lone wanderer ventured forth from Vault 101, intent on discovering the fate of a father who had once sacrificed the future of humanity for that of his only child. The Capital Wasteland proved a cruel, inhospitable place, and the lone wanderer ultimately surrendered to the vices that had claimed so many others. Selfishness.
Yeah, we got part of the bad ending.
Cruelty. These were the values that guided a lost soul through countless trials and triumphs.
We got at least part of it.
It was not until the end of this long road that the lone wanderer was faced with that greatest of virtues, sacrifice. But the child refused to follow the father's selfless example, instead allowing a true hero to venture into the irradiated control chamber of Project Purity and sacrifice her own life for the greater good of mankind. Thankfully, when selected by the sinister president to be his instrument of annihilation, the Wanderer refused. Humanity, with all its flaws, was deemed worthy of preservation. The waters of life flowed at last, free and pure for any and all. The Capital Wasteland, at long last, was saved. So ends the story of the Lone Wanderer, who stepped through the great door of Vault 101 and into the annals of legend. But the tale of humanity will never come to a close, for the struggle of survival is a war without end. And war
never changes. Actually, no. Whoever activates the machine... Here's the thing. In the original game, before the DLC is released, that's what happened. But after the DLCs, specifically DLC 3 Broken Steel, that changed the game up fundamentally because it extended the game beyond the final cutscene. And that made it to where I survive, like, everyone survives if the player activates the purifier. I don't remember what happens if you make a follower do it. I think everyone survives as well, but it's not as good of an ending.
Easy now, take it.
If Sarah activates it, she dies no matter what. It doesn't make sense, but it's how it works.
I have no doubt she refused to. We all owe her.
I forced her to do it. I'm so sorry. I wouldn't do it normally. I am here to help you. I'm sorry about Sarah. I shouldn't have done it to her. Oh, we leveled up again. I'll leave melee where it is. Let's up barter a little bit. Let's up medicine a bit. Let's up lock. You know what? Actually, let's up lockpick up to 50 so I can actually do stuff with it. Mysterious Stranger would not be a bad thing to have here, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna need that later. The good paths are... They really aren't that much of a bother in this. Because it doesn't really set you back that far. Or, I mean, it doesn't really make you do much extra, at least. And it makes you kill... Like, if you go for the good path, there's only a few things you have to do. You have to activate the purifier yourself. You have to not put in the FEV. And you have to complete one of 2 specific quests in a certain way, neither of which I actually completed. And that's it, really. Oh, and you have to destroy Raven Rock with the speech challenge that I did in this game. That's really all you have to do. But guys, we beat Fallout 3 using only the toy knife. We did it. It really was not as difficult as I thought it would be. It really was not all that difficult. Because as I'm realizing now, Fallout 3 is not that hard of a game. And I think this kind of proved it. Because I think I only died like once in this playthrough, and it was to a trap. So it really wasn't that hard, because there's ways to get through everything. We had some fun glitches along the way. We had some fun moments along the way. But yeah, I mean, that really wasn't as hard as I thought it would be. Like, I'm legitimately shocked. That was easier than I thought it would be. So, yeah. That's gonna be it. That's it for Fallout 3. That's it for this run. Like I said, I think I'm gonna be using this file for a future challenge run. I have more ideas for the toy knife. But for now, that's gonna be it. So, hope you guys enjoyed the stream in the 2-part series. The next challenge run, we'll be finishing off Fallout New Vegas with that other run, and then we'll be starting something new. And I have a handful of new ideas that I definitely want to do in the future for both 3 and New Vegas. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the stream. This is going to be the only one this week. I'm headed home for Thanksgiving. And streams will resume next week. Have a couple videos out this week. So yeah, thank you guys for tuning in, and see you later this week for videos and next week for streams.